one slide on each one of these areas because we don't have that much time. I want to be able to hit the highlights of things that you really have to look at in each one of these areas. So marketing, starting with what makes you different? What separates you from others so you do not have to compete on price? Take away the Walmarts of the world, take away the Costco's of the world where they can actually compete on price, but it's built into their model. For any small business, we look at this as what is your USP? What is your unique selling proposition? What separates you from others so you don't have to compete on price? Kind of like a Bob's Towing. We tow. We give good service. We give free estimates. Wow. Companies like that, and there's so many around. If you can't really separate yourself, we are, the one thing that makes us better than others in our industry is this. And everyone should be able to do that. From the owner all the way down. My baggers knew how to do this in my supermarket company. My baggers would actually come to all our strategic planning sessions. Everyone was invited. 100% inclusion. They were some of the guys that came up with some of the best ideas in our company. Kind of shocking, but it was actually true because I was there. But also, what is your guarantee? And what I mean by guarantee is not just we'll do a good job or you get your money back. One thing I'd like you guys to think about on a guarantee is think of the top things that really, I don't know other way to explain it besides swearing, but what are the things that really chap the asses of people that do business with someone in your industry? Interview your customers, interview your prospects. You probably know what most of them are anyhow. And you turn that around into a we promise guarantee. Does that make sense? And we have some examples that we could show you guys. You give Ray a card and email address, we can send you over a couple of examples of that. But also, what does your marketing plan look like? How is it measured? What are we willing to spend to buy a customer? A lot of people in marketing look at this as an expense because they'll go and pull the trigger on a whole bunch of different things. Let's try direct mailers. Let's try flyers, postcards, SEO. Let's put a couple lines in the yellow pages. But they try all these things, but they don't know what success is. What are we willing to spend to buy a customer? What are we willing to spend to buy a lead? What is our conversion rate? What is that number? Because the key to marketing is really looking at what that number is, what is success in a marketing campaign, testing and measuring different strategies. There are a ton of different strategies. When you find the ones that fit the metrics, you systemize those, like the spinning plates, and then you go to the next one, and you go to the next one. Because you can you can build you can create an unlimited marketing budget just by looking at your numbers. I mean, how many of you guys, I've done this before in the past, where you'll have something that's working on as a marketing strategy. And you've been doing it a while, you get a little bored with it, bright shiny object, you see something else that may work really well, oh hell, I'm going to run over there and try this. And then this one that you're using, you're not measuring it, that falls to the ground. And you try this one for a little while. This is really cool, you read it online, whatever, start playing with this a little bit, and ooh, look over there. Let's go play with that, let's try that. That one hits the ground. This is where marketing gets extremely expensive. Finding out what works, tracking your numbers, and systemizing the marketing. Because this is really the key. If the marketing does not run without you, you're not really serious about the business. Because all of these different cogs, all of these different pieces in every kind of business have to work through systems. They have to work without you. Make sense? Okay. For sales.